welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you just about everything you need to know about this camera, the Canon FTb film camera from the 70s. I'm a new YouTuber with relatively little experience with YouTube. That is, little experience creating content. However, I use YouTube for, especially as a camera buff, I use it to find out how to operate vintage cameras that I own, like this. So I'll go to YouTube to find out just about everything I need to know. A lot of times I'll not know how to do simple things like even open the case for the film, or the battery case, or what battery it takes, or how to take the lens off, etc. There's just a lot of little things that are different about each camera, and I think any and all of us who play with these vintage cameras rely on YouTube videos, and that's why they're so popular. Anyway, today I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I got this camera and I went to YouTube, and I found out all the information almost that I needed. And where I found that information was with basically there were two YouTubers that really helped me out. The one was David Hancock, and I will leave a link down below to his video. He actually did two videos on this camera. I think they're maybe, I don't know, 18 minutes each or something like that. So he did two videos, and did an excellent job, and he's got in his description, he's got the time marks, so you can find out, you know, each thing you're looking for. You know, below where he mentions each thing. And the other person that really helped me was GARZA, mainly because she did an excellent video on how to do a double exposure with the camera, and she did a good job, so a shout out to her. And an honorable mention to OTTER, and I'll put his link below as well, along with Kim's. Because in under 3 minutes, he did a really good job, including how to remove the lens, which I think maybe the other two neglected. Now, the reason that I went to YouTube to find out about this camera, the specific reason, was because when I got the camera, there was no battery. And I wanted to know, you know, what battery to use, or what battery hacks. And it turns out I watched David's videos, and he did a really good job on the battery, because he explained how the new batteries, the original battery was 1.35 volts, and new batteries are like 1.5 volts. And so they tend to cause a little overexposure, but you can use them. So the reason I'm doing this video is specifically to show you a little hack that I use on these old cameras. And here's the battery chamber right here. I've taken the screw off so that I can go right to this. And what I do, now again, David didn't mention the battery. I asked him, and he said he thought it was a 650, but what I use is the 675 hearing aid batteries. I have a link to them down below. I think they're 6 for $7. And here's one right here. I'll put it on my finger. And you can see it's quite small. In fact, it's a lot smaller than the chamber that it goes into. So my little hack, and I think I learned it on YouTube, but I can't remember, because I've been doing it for several years now, is to buy some O-rings. And they're very cheap. You can get them at the hardware store. I put a link down below. You can get them on Amazon. I think the kit that I linked to is like 270 different size O-rings. But anyway, here's a little O-ring. And I take that O-ring and slip it around the battery, like so. And then insert it into the chamber. Now you can see it fills that up. It doesn't wiggle. I mean, I couldn't do that without the O-ring. It would just fall out. And the top will go on easily. There's no problem. Just screw it in and you're ready to go. So that was the purpose of my video, mainly to put that little hack out there, and also a shout out to these others that have helped me with this camera, which I have loaded now, and I've got 22 shots in a 36 roll film, so I'll be finishing it up, and maybe hopefully in the future I'll have some nice images to share. That's all for now, and thank you. If this helps you, you know, let me know, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm new at this and appreciate any feedback. Thanks so much. Bye.